So here's another video that I just wanted to do on the kind of equipment I'm using out here. I've got two kayaks. One's an Old Town Predator MK 106. Right here it's a Hoodoo Hero 130. It's a replica of the Solo Skiff. I believe in every way. The features is 39 inches wide. Solo Skiff might be 2 inches wider. I believe the hull is almost identical. The material is identical. It's 13.8 inches long, 39.4 inches wide. I rigged it with a Minn Kota trolling motor. It's a 30-pound thrust. I use it when I want to turn off the motor if I'm thinking the fish are being skittish or they're sort of shy from hearing the motor noise of the gasoline engine. So I just did a rig across the beam with a piece of plywood right there. So this kayak is pretty much wrapped up for today's little adventure. Everything's strapped down, so this is not how it goes out. This is its stowed away position. Just to deploy it, you just work it just like any Minn Kota trolling motor. I've got my Garmin right here, Striker. Fish rod holder right there. And the seat I had to install because Hoodoo does not give you this. They expect you to sit on this plastic part right here, which works, but on a long day you need to be able to recline yourself and get comfortable. Another rod holder for your net. West Marine 3-gallon fuel tank, which will last about 3 trips. This right here is the tried and true, very reliable Tohatsu 6 horsepower motor, very smooth. If you get the choke right, it starts up on the first or second pull all the time. Very reliable motor. I trust it with my life. This right here is it's the outrigger, just to prevent any side tipping. It would actually be helpful to sort of use it just to let you know if you're leveled or not, because when you make a sharp turn with this outboard, this kayak can literally get sideways 45 degrees really quick. I'd say it's on a stability scale 1 through 10, I'd give it about a 7. I've been on more stable kayaks, so a little precaution I'm taking using the outriggers right here. It's made by Yak Gear. My transducer setup, I had to make my own drain plugs right here from Amazon, one each side, because of the split. There's 2 areas where the water can accumulate. The trailer was probably Tractor Trailer Supply. I got it off some dude who used it for landscaping. It had a piece of wood right there, which he set up all his tools. I removed it and built some bunks. So when you're done fishing, this thing just parks itself. It's secured, side to side motion. These are from West Marine. This is a bunk that was carpeted already from a previous boat I had. And you need a CF number whenever you're using a gasoline motor, even when you're using a Minn Kota trolling motor. A lot of people know that. I'm just trying to be thorough as I can. So being efficient with this trailer and kayak setup, since I live in the SF Bay Area, fuel cost, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Some days I want to go fish in Oyster Point. I live in San Leandro, so I got to cross the bridge. So any way I can sort of save on fuel efficiency, I'm all for it. This trailer doesn't weigh that much, and when it's fully loaded, the MPGs on the Prius is amazing, so I use really little gas. Safety equipment. Having a VHF radio when you're out there as a kayaker, especially solo, you need a way to communicate with the Coast Guard so you can report your position or any mishaps that may happen out there. Got your life vest. Also need a whistle. This actually saved me on one occasion. I was on my buddy's boat out at Oyster Point. there was like one boat out there heading back to the marina, and our boat happened to have a no start issue, and no matter what we did, waving down the guy did not hear us. So as soon as I blew this whistle, he was able to turn around, come back for us, and tow us back to the marina. So a whistle is really important, because right there in the bay, he looked like a tiny micro dot. I like to use my Columbia orange jacket. High visibility. It's not very fashionable, but it gives you a fighting chance of being spotted out there in case you tip over. And recently, I think I watched some videos on Crispy Fish, or him noting some kayakers were flipped over, or one kayaker. And also one of the party boats noticed a jet ski that tipped over. So things happen out there. I don't say check the weather, I say monitor the weather. There's a couple things that you have to pay attention out there, and you'll have to always be aware of the abrupt and sudden changes of the weather, because they can flip on you, especially if you're like at least 3-5 miles out. You need the time to make it back to your harbor or your marina for safety. I monitor it every 15-20 minutes when I'm out there. I'm looking for white caps, I'm checking the weather apps, 3 of them, windy, not a tide, all the above, just to be on top of it. Another thing I wanted to point out, it's not necessary, but I have this thing about braided line. As you can see, both of my reels have really colorful braided line. But I top shot it with some 20-25 pound monofilament just to connect to the main line. I don't know, it gives me a little flex. I think it's a little more stealthier depending, because it sort of camouflages itself in this green, murky SF Bay Area water. And both rods have styrofoam on it. I've seen a rod sink so quick, but having these will give you a chance to retrieve your rod, so you can make a nice fast U-turn and net it just to save yourself from losing, you know, a rod. These things aren't cheap. Got my fish right here, ready to put on ice. It's gonna be halibut tacos today. So just a quick recap. I started today at 8:32 precisely. Got out to the fishing grounds at the Oakland Airport. Fished till 12 o'clock. I was off the water. Had to get off the water really quick because of the water intrusion once again. I thought I fixed it. I guess I did a shitty job, and I gotta work on it today. I gotta literally fill this kayak up with water just to find any drip points where the water's going in. It's a really good kayak. It can hit 12-14 miles an hour with the current. I'm not dogging Hoodoo, but it's my kayak. I'm really in love with this platform. I think it's excellent choice out in the bay. There's some good kayaks out there, Old Town, Hobie, Native. They all do really well. As you can see, the tiller handle is on the left side. With this backrest being there, it does cause an obstruction, so you have to have some sort of flexibility to be able to maneuver this behind you. But what I do is I just tighten up this screw, because you don't need to make sharp turns anyway, so this thing tries to maintain a straight course with minimal movement.